like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Y'all, I'm back with some new content. I know a lot of y'all are tired of my flashbacks. So am I. But I gotta do what I gotta do. This video is featuring Solar, aka Courtney, aka Nature Boy Jr. Guys, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share.
Go through real life things, and I help in the best way that I can. But I really feel like going normal mode a lot because you guys got so used to Solar. You guys got so used to, whoever you got used to, whichever version of me you tapped into. What's up, Hindu? What's up? I'm just going with normal mode. Normal. I'm going normal mode because you guys don't know Courtney. Like, y'all don't know Courtney. Y'all don't know who I am. Y'all know Solar. So I'm gonna play the song, Be My Friend. No, it's good. All good. This is my guy. It's Libra, Gemini. Hermanos, aire. So I just want to go normal mode.
Now, y'all know I had to cut out the audio of this video, but I left this section because, of course, you guys know I'm here for the comments, and I know you guys are too. So I figured I'd just bump my gums for a little bit while that guy over there pretends to like Solar's rapping in his music. And y'all, I could honestly see Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., over there pretending to be some type of celebrity. I could totally see it. Remember, Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. 3 God, did the same thing when he was in Mexico. He acted like he was some type of movie star, had them people thinking he was rich. Y'all, I ain't even finna hold y'all. I don't have much to say. At this point, I refuse to air his damn music, if you want to call it that, because it still sounds like the alphabet to me, and the beat is very juvenile. Yes, Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., over here at the Medea Movement, we're not going to be airing your music anymore. We're going to mute it out every single time you choose to play it when you go live.
Yo, that song go crazy, bro. I love that song. But yeah, I just wanted to play my song with me and my friend. He's helping me out. Like, it just is what it is. I'm over here on some normal shit.
Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., did your friend help you out in paying the light bill too? Because I know the other night you was on live at 4 a.m. from the barbershop talking about the power went out only in your apartment. Boy, that means you didn't pay the bill. The lights got cut off. I hope your friend loaned you some money to pay the bill. We all know you ain't got a job, and we all know what your manifestation skills bring. Absolutely nothing.
It is. I'm over here on some normal shit. You guys should see my house. It's extra normal right now. But I feel like y'all just so used to, like, y'all so stuck in a world. Like, I'm in nature. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Can yo ver videos de Colombia?
Sí.
Sí?
Okay. ¿De los míos o...?
I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna turn my camera. You just do it like that. Boom. I'm actually going to be in the States in a couple of days. I'll be up in a couple of days. And I do have a lot of reasons to go to Cali. So San Diego is definitely in the mix.
Okay, so Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., is saying that he's coming to the States and San Diego is in the mix. I really hope North Carolina is in the mix also, because you haven't seen your 6-week-old daughter yet.
It's definitely in the mix. Yeah, okay, I want y'all to see something. Because I'm about to teach y'all something real quick. Oh, shit. That's the Colombian money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ese es el más alto, ese es el Benjamin.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Wow. He's got a collection of money. Okay, yeah.
You want?
This is the city of Columbia. Yes, okay, yeah. So here you go, yeah. So there's a different vibe here, okay? You have the cities in the cities, but then you have the cities in the tropics. Okay, the cities in the tropics are different. The vibe in the tropics is a little different as well. All right? I'm gonna teach you guys something right here. I know you don't like to be taught, but it's just normal Courtney here. Don't worry. Just Courtney. This is what Courtney get down like a real cool guy. So don't worry. I just still want to teach you something though. The energy here and the vibe here is just so different to where I notice how different I think from being in the States and being out here in the tropics. When you're in the tropics, everything is just different. I think it has to do, personally, with the I think it has to do. He got an LA hat on too in Colombia. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get to the lesson in a second because this is about to get cool, bro. Now, bro, you can get those for like $2.
Are y'all paying attention? Because apparently Solar, aka Courtney, aka Nature Boy Jr., said that he's going to teach us something. And so far, the only thing that I've learned is that his friend over there loves weed just as much as he do. Every damn clip, he got a blunt in his hand.
Look at this. All right, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Regular Courtney, normal Courtney, he went and got him some tacos yesterday.
Well, thank goodness for regular Courtney, because Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., was starving. He was starving.
Courtney, he went and got him some tacos yesterday. And they were good. So don't judge it. Yeah, look at that. That's it. Yeah. Oh, this is lit, bro. Hey, what's up? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? I see you in here, man. My man Savage. Brr, brr, brr. Yeah, I see you, bro. I'm looking at Colombia, bro. It's Colombia. Yeah, look. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's about. You feel me? You feel me? That's life. That's what y'all need to understand, okay? Now, this is what I want to say to you real quick. I'll make this muy rápido. Okay, so from what I've seen in the States, the way that I think in the United States, it's like, I know what it is. It's all of the electronics and it's all of the fields. I've spent the whole day around zero electricity. Like all day, I've been around zero electricity.
Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr. Now, you know ain't nobody tell you not to pay that bill. You knew that bill was due. You needed to up your game on your OnlyFans or do something. You call yourself the Magic Muse. Go ahead and make some money appear.
I've been around zero electricity, and it's been a very interesting situation where I was at, but there's golden things there. Okay? That means no phone, no computer, no TV, no power running through any of it. This happens in Mexico a lot, in the tropics a lot. Power will just go out. And I'm not used to sitting there without...
Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., you already told us that the power only went out in your apartment. That's what you said that night on your live. And I was like, wait a minute. The power goes out and only, I don't care if you're in Mexico, if you're in the U.S., if you're in Jamaica, if you're in Africa. If the power goes out in one single unit in an apartment building, that means that your lights got cut off, sir.
I'm not used to sitting there without all of this tech. The moment, it's just me and a dog in the house. So when that power goes off, I'm like immediately seeing everything that needs to be done.
Yeah, immediately noticing that you didn't pay the bill. That's what you meant to say. But for y'all who didn't catch the live yet, where he says that the power only went out in his apartment, here's a clip of it.
It's flipping my world around. I didn't even want to come out. I didn't want to come outside today. But the moon did something different. This Aquarius moon did things in my life. And I want to know what it's done in your life or what it's done in your day today. So for me, The power went out in my house. Like, just the power just completely went out. It didn't go out in everybody's house. But I noticed that the power was out. Not only that, you can feel a difference. I could hear a difference. It was silent. It's like there's a constant buzz and a constant ring with electricity and with these things, and they're not on the best frequencies. They distort how you're thinking, bro, because they distort how you feel. You don't need to be like, I'm not annoyed by it. It's literally controlling how you're feeling, and you might not even notice it. I just realized from sitting in that space that I loved it. Not only that, but I had a grounding pad. So I'm sitting on a grounding pad, and there's nothing around me. No buzzing, none of that. And what do I just naturally do? I'm still bored as shit. I'm still bored, bro. But it's like, you know what I did? I just immediately saw everything that needed to be done. And it's just innately, just do it. Innately, you just do everything. And I just found this to be very interesting. I'm only keeping this for subscribers, by the way. This is the type of content that goes to my subscribers now.
Don't worry, Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr. Over here at the Medea Movement, we pride ourselves on being on time for every live.
Content that goes to my subscribers now. Because it's normal Courtney, it's not Solar. This one's not Solar, this is normal Courtney. Because I experienced nothingness for a minute, and it felt great. I started doing everything that needed to be done. Okay, that got done pretty fast. I keep my place pretty nice anyway, and I do a lot anyway, so that got done pretty quick. The next thing that happened, I started getting creative, but I couldn't use the technology to create. I just started formulating my entire life. When there's no influence around you like that, I started formulating my entire life. The next thing that happened was I started walking around. Everything was done. I'm thinking a lot. The next thing that happened was I just found myself going to the dog, where the dog was, and just laying there petting the dog. And I'm like, look at this human seeking companionship. I'm like, look at this human seeking companionship, trying to hang out with the dog because he's bored. Right? But then I started to feel the dog's heart. I started to feel the dog's, connection.
Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., that better be as far as it went with that little dog, because if not, I'm calling Peter on you.
Dog's, connection. For what it could connect to, what it could see, from whatever the dog perceives. But I perceived what it felt. And I can see how much is just sitting there watching us. They don't look at TV screens. You know? They don't pay attention to what's happening. It's like they don't even perceive it. But they're all the time they're staring at us. All the time they're looking at us. And I found that to be very interesting in that moment, because I'm like, with none of this going on, I can actually see you. This is great. It's like some Avatar shit. But I also am able to go on my patio and go outside and just look around me, and I realize, bro, anytime I need help or I need anything, it's there. And anytime, todo tiempo, si yo necesito ayuda, yo tengo ángeles.
All right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
From Dios. Todo necesito tiempo, yo necesito ayuda, yo tengo. And in the tropics, that's enhanced. Aquí, en la tierra tropical, es mucho más de en Estados Unidos, en la norte, más al lado del sol. Pero aquí el sol es centro, so es más bien salud. Pero en la norte es no, es UVA. Es no.
Y'all, who here speaks Spanish and can translate what he's saying to that guy? Because I have a funny feeling that he's not saying the right words to that guy. I'm just curious. Go ahead and put it in the comments.
UVA. Es no bueno for yourselves. Pero aquí todo es UVB. Es muy bien salud. Colombia, aquí Mexico, Jamaica, Puerto Rico. So, long story short, I realized that my magic and my manifestation abilities are extremely heightened when there's no technology around.
Y'all, is Solar, aka Courtney, aka Nature Boy Jr., about to tell us that he manifested $1 million? Because he just said that his manifestation skills are heightened when there's no electronics. Let's listen, y'all.
When there's no technology around. But I thought about it. I'm like, well, let's turn the technology back on. Right? Can I keep it? I did. Because I just need to remember sometimes, I guess. I reminisced instantly on all my past moments, and I realized how detached I've been from the people around me that love me because of the technology around me and my connection to it. Don't play. I don't know what you said. I don't want to scroll back because I don't want to remove you, man.
Finally, y'all, I think Solar, aka Courtney, aka Nature Boy Jr., is making some headway. He has just admitted that his video game playing messed up his relationships in his life, namely the one with Velvet, because that's what she said. She said he played too much video games, y'all.
I don't want to scroll back because I don't want to remove you, man. It's normal Courtney over here, so like, this ain't even Solar. This is normal Courtney, okay? You guys don't know that guy yet. I can always be him. That's not a new character. That's not a new character. No, it's not. So anyway, I can see how in my past relationships with anybody, friends, anyone, that the tech kind of takes away from it. And most people are caught communicating through the tech. And I find that to be very interesting. No one never ponders how people interpret their text messages, or how people might not really see their vibe when they're talking on the phone and they use sarcasm and the other person don't pick it up. You know, something's missing. Or is something in the way? Or could you not be in a balanced frequency state to where you don't even notice or care or think about it? Maybe you could be talking to a person who is like that, but you wouldn't even know it because you're distorted and you can't tell because it's not convincing you to do it. You don't have to be conscious to be affected by electromagnetic fields. You don't need to be conscious for the sunlight to hit you and do what it's doing anyway. It's going to happen and it's going to affect you. And I don't think people are aware of the effects. So I just wanted to say that there's something called Vipassana. Look up Vipassana, okay, on your own time. I was going to make this for subscribers only, but I'll just say from now on, normal Courtney is going to be for subscribers. If you catch it live, you catch it live, but it'll be saved to subscribers. That's what I'm going to do from now on.
Y'all, doesn't it sound like Solar, aka Courtney, aka Nature Boy Jr. is trying to kind of dry bag for subscribers? Like, dude, who here is subscribed to Solar on IG? Put it in the comments. We need to know who you are.
That's what I'm going to do from now on. Something called Vipassana. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Vipassana. I experienced a moment of that, and it just did so much for me. You know, it's one thing to talk about it, it's another thing to experience it. Like, even now, the way you're communicating to me, I can feel your vibe. And I can feel your energy and your frequency. And I can see what the technology is doing to allow you to talk to me like that, because you'd never do that in person.
Them people in his comments better chill the hell out, because Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., just said that you wouldn't talk to him like that in person, bruh. Like, for real, for real. Yo, he didn't even sound right saying it. Like, seriously, Solar is probably 95 pounds soaking wet.
Like that, because you'd never do that in person. We would harmonize. I know that. So you can say that all you want. And you can make me feel however want to feel about it, or whatever you're trying to make me feel about what I'm saying in its relevancy. However, what the fuck are you doing about it?
Ooh, is that supposed to scare somebody, Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr.? You arguing and talking all tough Tony here to a phone. That's what you're doing. But when it was time to mix it up with Jaguar's soon-to-be ex-husband, you was hugging him, talking about, I love you, man. I love you, man.
Okay, that's what I thought. I would say it in person. Oh, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Because you would have so much more to say. Because you'd be feeling so many things. It wouldn't be that. And that's what you're not comprehending. Because you probably fried. Get off the phone. I bet you don't have a grounding pad. I bet you not actually zeroed out and you just talking shit. I actually zero out all day.
All right, y'all. Going ahead and drop me a comment. Smash the heck out of that like button and share. Thank you guys in advance.
Go home. Go play with yourself. Don't play with me. This is normal Courtney. I don't need to be your friend. I don't need to prove anything to you. I got my own life. I'm a private dude. For me to even open this door and just share my mind is fucking cool. So, dude, this is just Courtney. Leave it alone. You don't have nothing to prove to me. Go somewhere. I'll talk to you like a person. Like, what, you down the block? Like, who are you? I don't think you understand life. I think that you playing with life. You see, I respect life. I respect my life. I respect actuality. I noticed that this tech shit that I'm talking about makes you guys forget to actually do certain things. You can be quiet now. You know I can do this, right? I don't need you here. Look at that. That was so easy. Like, anyway. Trying to help, and I'm not overextending myself anymore. You see, Courtney would overextend himself. I ain't gonna cap. Courtney would definitely overextend himself, but I mean, somebody said it, the growing and maturing aspect. There's a major lesson there. And using that as enough of an example to create a new lesson is enough for me. But actually, the moment I notice somebody begins to cater to their ego through it, I have to get away from it. That's when you'll get blocked. That's when you'll get removed, is when it starts to become about, like, you trying to prove something. I sit on a grounding pad majority of the day. I sleep on a grounding pad every night. You don't. And I just...
Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., you can't just go around making all these generalized statements. You don't know what that person has. You don't know if they have a grounding pad. And over here at the Medea movement, oh, we have our grounding pad on deck. So go on ahead and stop that sugar honey iced tea. You're not the only person on planet Earth that grounds.
You don't. And I just know that. But you want to talk to me about the relevancy of that information. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. There's things that you're not seeing and you don't know what it's even like yet because you've never seen it yet. It's towards the realm of love, by the way. That's how you find it. But I'm not gonna let it get to me. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to fun with my friend. We about to just do whatever we do, like show each other our histories, past, like look through memories and make connections and build things for the future and plan a trip to Colombia, all kind of cool stuff. I don't know, bro. It's just I'm just living a life. I'm living a life. You guys don't get too attached to these internet characters. Remember that. Behind every internet character, even if it's their real name, there's a normal person behind that who's not that way.
First of all, how is he planning a trip to Colombia? He has no job and he has no money. And clearly his manifestation skills didn't help him pay the light bill. Second of all, wait a minute. Don't get too caught up in these internet characters. Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr. The only person caught up in an internet character is you, sir.
Who's not that way or is different when they're on the toilet, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. There are some people who are just generally got those big personalities.
That just gave me a really bad image in my head when he said, even when they're on the toilet, because I can just imagine him on the toilet just running his damn mouth the entire time he on the toilet.
Generally got those big personalities, but I can almost promise you that they're not being expressed to their heights. You know, and that is one thing I'll also say that I appreciate about my life is normal Courtney understands that he really wants to raise his frequency. A character like Solar, you know, is the same thing. However, there's a difference because this is who I've always been, and I've always been that way. But Solar is more of like the business adaptation.
Y'all, I had to interject right here because I need a break. He just said that Solar is the business adaptation. What business, y'all? What business? You know what? Let's listen.
The business adaptation. You know, I got the name chilling with A plus Mike Will and Bless. You know, Bless gave me the name. I just wanna rollie with a Deborah Ranch.
Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., we've heard the story of how you got your name from that entertainer. We've heard it about 1,000,000 times already. And you love to name drop these people that you know in the industry, but your lights still got cut off. So that's how we know they don't really fool with you like that.
Wanna rollie with a Deborah Ranch. My nigga Bless, he gave me the name Solar because he said your energy touches everybody. So when I got that name, it was given as a music name or artist name. However, it represented who I am. So it worked. But normal Courtney was always on some elevation. I used to trip them out the studio. They'd start having dreams and shit after I talked to them. And they'd be like, they started having visions and stuff. They'd be like, bro, we got to stop this. It's too much knowledge, bro, because I'm seeing shit now in my life.
Y'all, when Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., told that cockamamie story about his friends telling him, oh, that's too much knowledge, and they were seeing things in their sleep after they talked to him, the lie detector test determined that that was a lie.
Bro, because I'm seeing shit now and my life is changing. They came back to me later like, bro, I'm glad we talked about that, and look what else I learned. Yeah, no, see, it's different. Yes, different stages that we go through, right? There's different stages that we go through. And no, yeah, it is cool to acknowledge them, you know, and where you were at certain times. Because if you don't acknowledge and learn from your past, your future self is not going to be able to help you. You have to be able to learn from everything in the past. That's what the past is for. You don't want to live in the past. You want to get as far away from the patterns of the past as you can so you can get into the patterns of the future. And if you become futuristic, you start manifesting in a new way. I'm manifesting in a new way.
He manifesting in a different way, and he still ain't got sugar, honey, iced tea. I hope y'all catch what that means, because I'm trying to work on cursing. I'm trying to limit my profanity.
I'm manifesting in a new way. I'm doing something different. Found a loophole. Be normal. Be normal. Being normal stems from not being frazzled by all these other frequencies and losing your identities. And then the ego becomes a complexity. And then life becomes a perplexity. However, you could just be you and not these characters. What, bro? You unlock so much more. Hey, we about to go have some fun, man.
All right, y'all, go on ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
This was great. You look like you know how to paint. I definitely know how to paint. I know how to channel, so you put anything in my hands, I'm going to make something dope with it. In order to send in past that, you have to acknowledge your past versions of myself. Exactly. So I like to picture it like there's a future version of me that has everything that is for me, and it's always realigning my universe to take me there, and it's always putting signs there at all times in all places. And my past and my connection to the past is the problem, but the only way you keep that connection is by not learning from it in order to let it go. So in order to let something go, you have to understand what the just happened. You know what I mean? So you got to get the lesson from it. You can't get stuck in it. The emotions were there so you could learn and feel it, keep the connection. And it can be in all the dimensions, and it's important to do that. But take the lesson. It's like a book or a story. You can tell the same moral lesson in so many different forms. You know what I mean? Take the lesson from the past. Grow. Let it go. And be open to what your future self could be aligning for you in your life right now. I mean, the future you is beyond space and time. That's how I looked at it. I'm like, well, the future me, that immortal version of me, is definitely beyond space and time. So that nigga, he all around right now. But I already know that if I was to do this, I would have just orchestrated the life, and I would have put signs everywhere and made sure that I eventually get there. I thought about it. I was just thinking about movies. I'm thinking about all kinds of stuff. I'm like, if I think about it too much, would I actually pop up? You know, like on some shit. Like, if I invent a time machine right now in my head, will I show up like from the future? I was thinking of stuff like that, but it made me think like, nah, dude. It's simple. The universe is always working in your favor. We're always getting in our own way with these little egos. And with the electricity going out today, I realized how those little egos are heavily influenced by tech and things like that. And these EMFs that we don't pay attention to, the sounds, the buzzes, the rings, the lights, those are all fields of energy. And they're affecting you like the sun affects you. Well, at what frequency? And you might not think it matters, but that just may be because you never experienced anything different. If you haven't taken ayahuasca, then yeah, you're not somebody who can talk yet. If you haven't, I'm not saying you gotta do every drug in the world, but what I'm saying is there's certain things that help you access the realms that are necessary.
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True. Many of you know him as True. He is an ex-Carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy, and I love this book.
That's beautiful, bro. That's land. Argentina. Look at Argentina. What the heck? That's crazy. Yeah, the food ain't gonna matter. The friends ain't gonna matter. The relationships gonna break up. Everybody gonna shoot and kill each other. Y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna be sad when everything's good in your life and there's nothing but to be grateful for. That's what the field's gonna do. But hey, I'm just a guy. So have fun. There's patents on it by the government. Go look it up if you want. I'll see you later. This is going for subscribers. Yeah, normal point is for subscribers. Yeah. I did combo and purged all of my organs of all their toxins before I did it. And then I also went into a Thomascal and sweat out all the remaining toxins. And then I set my intention into the universe on a Scorpio full moon, and then I took ayahuasca. And that's another story.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as well as my commentary. Please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Guys, I want to give a warm welcome to all of my new subscribers. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the channel. To all of my OGs, my day ones, my ride or dies. Y'all already know what it is. Big up yourself. We in the building with it.